Good morning, students. Today we will continue chapter 8 networks. Today we will see networking devices. In last class we have seen that types of networks like a PAN, LAN, CAN, MAN, WAN. So now today we will see that networking devices. So networking devices are the hardware devices used to connect computers or other electronic devices together in order to share file and resources like printer, fax machine. These devices work at different segment of the computer network performing different tasks. So as we know that, as we talked about the network, so network means like there is a computers like computer A, computer B or computer C. Okay, so in the network there must be at least two computers. If they are connected, they are in the network. If more than two, they are also network. So at least two are there. So suppose there are three computers are there and it should be connected. Okay, so this is the network. Okay, these all are connected. This is the network. Now this connection can be means like from here these connections can be wired, this can be wireless or can be wireless. This can both these two types of connection can be. So about these connections already we have studied. Then after we have seen types of a network means the according to the its a range, like if it is what is the separation means like the at what range they are distributed, like within a home, inside the home, in a room, or like in a city or in a campus or a worldwide. So according to the range we will say about the it's a name of the network like LAN, it can be WAN. So according to their ranges. Now next part is that it is not simple to connect this or simply with the wire these all systems. So there we required some connection hubs or there is some connection points. So there are some points where we are connecting means like some switches will be there. Okay, some points will be there where will be these wires will be inserted. So to connect these things either by the wireless or by the wired, so there are some connection to connect these all. There are some protocols are there to miss like for the any communication there are protocols. So about the protocols also we will see. Okay, so there are some main parts which is work inside these all computers, like these computers are there. Okay, this computer A and B, C, these all computers are there. But after connecting this computer inside that some like some functionality and some devices are there which is used. So about that we will see now today, which is your first of all modem. Okay, the first part is your modem. Modem stands for modulator and demodulator. Okay, so modem enables to you connect your computer with the available internet connection over existing network in telephone line. Means the modem is the first part who will connect with the internet. Suppose here the internet connection, and it will be first of all accessed by the modem, and that modem will send by the help of the modem we can access to our computer or we can use in the mobile. So it converts, what is the function, it converts the digital signal of a computer into the which signal, analog signal. It converts the digital signal to analog. Actually the digital signal is the graph is like this. Okay, and analog signals graph like this. Actually this is a combination of digital 0 and 1. Okay, so the main purpose of the modem is to converting the signal. So which kind of signal it will convert, it will convert digital to analog. Okay, and to enable their transmission via phone lines at the destination at the receiving modem. So there are two modems, like from here it was received. Okay, from this modem it was received. Again there is a where now we are going to use. So there is a one more destination modem, and it will like suppose here is this signal was transmitted, changes into digital form, again it will change and we can use, and that is here you can see at the destination at receiving modem further converts the analog signal into digital. So first of all, so here what will be, first of all this digital to analog, and now this digital to, you can see digital to analog. Now this analog, because this analog was sent from here, because digital to analog, and this analog were reached here. Okay, now this analog will change to the digital. This has to be digital, because as we know that in the digital signal is consist of 0 1 0 1 only binary, and our computer understands only 0 and 1 combination. It cannot understand any other language, so it must be in the form of 0 and 1. But during this travel, means whenever this signal is coming from receiving to destination, and so during this travel time it was changed to the analog signal, because this analog can travel faster and safely. Okay, so that the data can be understood the receiving end. The modems are available in two categories: internal and external modem. So it is given two types of modem: internal modem and external modem. Actually this external modem is divided into again two parts, that is external and PC card. PC card, which is your portable modem, which can be carried from one place to other place. So this external modem is again one more modem you can add, which is your PC card modem. So then it will be three types of modem: internal, external and PC card. Or the actually the extension part of the external modem, which is your that we, and this is internal modem, which is your fitted inside your computer, or you can say the internal modem which come pre-installed. It is coming with your computer. So now as the separate part that installed on PCI, that is your peripheral component interconnection. Okay, so slot available for in the motherboard, that is your external modem connected externally to the computer. So external modem which will connected to the externally to the motherboard, and some are already installed, pre-installed, that is your internal modem. So the work of modem is to receiving end at the destination, and there is modem is working to receive the data and to send the data and receive the data. And that and what actually that it does, it changes the analog to digital, digital to analog. First of all digital to analog, then after analog to digital, the conversion of the signals is done here in the modem, modulator and demodulator. Next, which is your hub. So hub is a networking device that is used to connect multiple computers and computing devices directly to the network by using cable. Okay, so by the using cable there can be different computers can be connected. As you can see here, this is the hub. So here you can see there we can insert the like a computer's port. Okay, so hub is a networking device that is used to connect multiple computers and computing devices. So here you can answer, that is called the computers connections are there, so that we can do. And these connections are established using a fiber optic cable. So by using this fiber optic cable, this cable will be inserted here. Okay, and this will be in the one side of the other computer. With this we can connect our computer. So more than one computer that can be connected, and each connection is called port. So whenever the first computer is connected, like node 1, like node A, as you know that in the network each computer is called a node, and here when we connect the first computer, so it will be called the port. Okay, the connection are established using fiber optic cable. It is by the fiber optic cable. When the hub receive data at one of its port, it distributes the data to other port in the network. Typically the hub send all the data received and all the port. Means like what does it actually do? It distributes the data to the other ports on the network. Hub sends all the data it receive to all connected ports. Okay, so simple. How does this hub is working? So you can just understand from here. Just a simple diagram. I just by this diagram I make you understand. Suppose there is a computer A, here is the B, and here is the C, and this is D. It is connected with the hub. Okay, in this way just I try to make you understand. These all computers are connected in this way. So what we'll do, suppose A is has sent some signal, and this signals with some messages actually, and it has to go to the B. So what we'll do, whatever the signal it will receive by the hub, it will be amplify means just little bit some improvement, and it will be sent to the C. Okay, it will receive from A. Okay, and it will receive from A and it will goes to the C by the amplifying of the hub. So what is the meaning of the hub? Hub is the general meaning of hub is connecting device. Simple, you can understand. If you are in the one word answer hub, what is hub? So you can give the answer, it is a connecting device. What is it? It is your connecting device. So because it connects the devices. Okay, hub is a, what is it? Hub is a connecting devices. Okay, its specific meaning is multi-port repeaters. Sometimes it is called a multi-port repeaters. About the repeaters we will also see what is the meaning of repeaters. So like in a specific meaning, as you can say, it is a multiple repeaters, or the in general, what is the meaning? Connecting devices. Specific meaning, as I told, that multi-port repeaters. Okay, that's the specific meaning. The specific meaning, which is your multi-port repeaters. Okay, multi-port repeaters, this is the specific meaning, means the, like in a technical term you can say multi-port repeaters, but in a general term what we can say, it is a connecting devices. Now again, this some more part of this, just it will be useful for you in your higher classes. These hubs again divided into three parts. Hubs are, there are three types of a hub. The first, which is your passive hub. There are three types of hubs are there. Passive hub, okay, passive hubs. Second is your active hub, and third one, which is your intelligent hub. Okay, so there are three types of a hub: passive hub, active hub, and intelligent hub. In a just a short, I just give you the idea about this. How does it work? Passive hub, only it will receive the signal, okay, and it will send to the other. Simple, receiving and sending. What this active hub will do? How does it work? It will optimize the signals. Optimize means like some corrections, like if there is a distortion are there, so that will be a little bit has been corrected. So there is the optimization work has been done. In the case of intelligent hub, it is actually this is the management of network. It is it does the management of the network. So like sometime the conjunction in the network, same time the many signals are coming. So in this kind of hub, intelligent hub, they can do the intelligently work, which is urgent, which is required. So at the time there is some intelligence work, that management work will be done here in the intelligent hub. So there are three kinds of hub: passive, active, and intelligent hub. Okay, and what is the purpose? To connect the devices. Now next, which is your switch. Okay, so switches contain many ports to connect different network segments. They are similar to the hub but offer greater performance. The same work like a hub, it's a switches will also do same the work to connect the network, but the difference, it has the higher capacity. Higher capacity means it can connect the more uh, what is called more computer, more devices it can be connected. Okay, uh, as compared to the hub, like suppose if hub will connect the 5 computers, okay, but switches can connect 20. So this the capacity is more. So network contains a large number of devices. Switches are needed instead of hubs to make sure the communication between devices do not slow down. So why we are using these switches? So many computers are there, so at the time we need the switches. And to why? Because it will not slow down the our network. Okay, unlike hub, switch is aware of addresses assigned to each of its port and send incoming data received the correction. So these switches are quite little bit intelligent as compared to the hub. In these switches you just simply can you can say there is some softwares is also there, some software like that, some memory, which is what does actually do, it stores the incoming data, means from where that data come, the address of the incoming source, and where this data will send, means the destination of that source. So that is also stored, so in that way it is managed. So this is your switch. So again you can see this the switches. So they are similar to hubs but offer greater performance. This is your switch, you can see this is connected. Okay, so now this is actually, this is the, here the some pictures are there, some more pictures of the hub as there. Typically hub sends all the data received to the all connected ports, that already I told. So now this is your switches. Okay, here is some more picture of the switch, here you can see. So unlike hub, switch is aware of address assigned to each of its port and send the incoming data to the receiver. So like you can see there is some addresses of this all PC, and this is connected with this switches, and so here it is the some addresses that will be also stored, and the aware from where it is coming and where it has to go. So little bit the responsibility is more, responsibility is here in the terms of here like in the case of this switches. Okay, and you can see here some more part of the switch. When network contains a large number of devices, switches are needed instead of hubs to make sure the communication do not slow down. So about these all points we have discussed already. So some more part, a switch acts as a multi-port bridge. So about some about the switches, some more points are there that you can write down. That what are the some points are there, like switch. So switch, it is a a switch acts a switch acts as a multi port bridge. So what is bridge, that we will also we will know about that. So now, so as you have seen that in the case of hub, what I told in the it is a multi-port repeaters, as I told here, multi-port repeaters. In the case of here, I told in the, this is the technical meaning, multi-port repeaters. But in the case of switch, what I told, it is a multi-port bridge in a lane. So about the bridge we will also see. So first of all, about the switch we have seen, switch is a switch acts as a multi-port bridge, and this switches are again two types. Okay, the switches are of again two types. The switches are two types. What are the type? The switches can be, the switches are two types. The first is called which is your store and forward. Store and forward switches. Okay, and the second part, and the second type of a switch, which is called the cut through switch. Okay, cut through switch. So what is the difference between these two? Store and forward. Here what will happen? Here the all the data will receive, all the data, first all the data will receive, then send. Means like all the data first, whatever the data are there, that late has to come. After coming all the data, that will be sent. But here in the case of this cut and throw, here all like portion of the data, here the portion of the data will receive and send. First part will come, it will send, second part will come and it will send. Means whatever the data will receive and go. And just in addition, you just know, whenever we are sending the data on the network, they are always shared in a form of packets. They are in the they are in the packets. Okay, they are. So first of all, what is packets? If the data are shared in a packet, so what is packet? Okay, so to know this packets actually, whenever you are sending the data, suppose this is your file, any image file, this is the image file, and you have noticed that in your also, while you are transferring some data from one phone to another phone, by using your Wi-Fi, what you are doing, you are connecting your device through your Wi-Fi or Bluetooth, and you have seen that while it is transferring, there are some percentage are 50%, 60%, 70%, like then 100% it will be, or directly it is 100%. No, it will be like start from 1%, 2, 3, 4, like. So it means these images are divided into some parts, small parts. Okay, and according to that, this is the first percent, this is the second part, third part, likewise it is sending. So this each part, this is which is a divided one, this is called the packets. This is called the packet. So this is the packet, is the part of the information which you are sending. Okay, so that I am talking about here. So here all the data are received, means whatever the data is you are sending, first of all the data will come and receive, then after it will transfer to the other computer or other device. But in the case of this cut and throw switches, whatever the percentage data will come, this packet or portion, okay, this packets, that will be transferred. Okay, now next you can see which is your repeaters. So before going to this repeaters, just one more things, you just see it about this OSI model. Okay, so this is the OSI model. You can see this is this is a modem. Okay, this is OSI modem, which is your open system interconnection. OSI stands for open system interconnection. OSI stands for open connection interconnection. Okay, open sorry is that open system interconnection, OSI, open system interconnection. And you can see there are some layers are there. Just you can see there are like a physical layer, data link layer, network, transport, session, presentation and application. These are the some layers are there. Okay, so these layers actually, why these layers are there, according based on these layers the computers are work, like a network is working. As you have as you are knowing, like in atmosphere there are some layers are there, and each layer have their own purpose, their own work, they have their different functionality. So likewise this all these layers having the different functionality. And why I'm saying about this OSI model, open system interconnection model, because your routers, repeaters and this all, they all are working on these different layers. Their works that and how they will how they are working, all these based on these layers they are working, and you will study in your high classes about these models. Okay, now next which is your we will see, now we will see which is your switches we have seen. Now we will see that repeaters. Okay, so now the repeaters. So what is repeater? A repeater is a communication device used to regenerate a signal. Okay, what is the use of this? Regenerate a signal. It receives electronic signals, clean them and retransmit them. Signals tend to distort when transmitted over long distance. Repeaters are needed so that the signal can travel longer distance. So first of all you can understand why we are using the repeaters. Like suppose from the point A and to the point B, you are sending some data. From A to B you are sending the data. So like the signal, whatever the signal frequency is here, maybe after reaching some time here, the frequency of this signal may be reduced. Like when you are speaking, so like those who are nearby you, they can listen nicely, but those are far from you, so they may not listen very clearly, because the intensity of the sound has going to decrease. So to maintain your sound, your the intensity of your sound, that has to be maintained, to hear the same, means like the whatever the intensity is here, the same intensity should be here without any noise or distraction. So we are using the repeaters is that is amplify your sound. And these repeaters you have seen like in your whatever called the DTH connections. If you have seen that they are using their repeaters to connect that, because the signals strength should be maintained, the regeneration of the signal, that is your repeaters. Okay, and as you know that about the repeaters, as I told that this is a what is repeater, I think I have used this word while I was saying about in the hub. In the hub is a multi-port repeaters, as I told, multi-port repeaters. So now we'll see the what is repeater. It is a connecting device which can operate in a data link layer. Actually this repeater is used in a which layer? Data link layer. Okay, data link layer. So what is data link layer? Just now I told about here is the, in this OSI model there is a link is there, data link layers are there, physical layer, data link layer, network layer is there, session layer, presentation and physical presentation and application, and these all layers have some their works. So likewise here in this these repeaters is working on the data link layer. Okay, a repeater regenerates the original signal. What is the meaning? How does it work? Simple, it regenerates the signal. The strength of the signal has to be maintained. Okay, so now repeaters, you can see in the some pictures of the repeaters is here. Yeah, okay. A repeaters is a communication communication device is used to regenerate the signal. I think the set-top box you have seen is this kind of set-top box. The set-top box is also is the same behaving like a repeaters. Okay, in this type of box you have seen, while the internet like your TV DTH connections are there, cable connection, so they are using their this kind of boxes. It is to distort and retransmit over the long distance. It will try the it will maintain the strength of the signal. Okay, and but repeaters need to so that the signals can travel longer distance with the same strength over even the higher power. Okay, so this is about your repeaters. Repeaters is just what is the simple meaning? Regenerate a signal. Okay, the regenerate a signal. Now next, which is your routers. A router is a communication device that is used to connect two different networks, such as two LANs, two WANs. It play a vital role in sorry, controlling the traffic and keeping the network efficient. It chooses the best route for the data packet to be transmitted at the receiver end. So what is the routers? What does the router do? Routers is actually used for the connecting the different networks. The best, this is the main core meaning of the router, connecting two different networks like as we have seen LAN, WAN, MAN. So likewise there are so many networks are there as we have seen LAN, WAN, okay, or like CAN, okay. So two different networks like this one. Some computers those are in the LAN, like in the LAN there are 3 computers are there. In the WAN suppose 15 computers are there, and they all want to communicate. Okay, they all has to be connected and make a one network. Okay, and we want to make a network of 3 LANs and 15 WAN. So to connect these two different network we have to use the routers. Sorry, this sorry, yeah, we have to use the routers. So why we are using the routers? So routers are devices that connect two or more networks. As I told, to LAN or simple LAN line we can connect. Okay, so routers are devices that connect two or more networks. They have both hardware and software. So router having both things, hardware as well as software. Okay, it generally connect to different networks like we want to the network of WAN, CAN. Okay, so like there is a 5 computers, so we it is like a 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, these are the computers, and like CAN in the 2 computers are there, and we want to connect these all, so we have to use here routers. So by the routers these all, so this combined one network we can form with the help of routers. And one more important point of the routers, please keep in your mind, routers does work on the IP. It is actually does work on the IP addresses. Okay, and what does it do? Routers connect the two different IP, two different IPs, two different IPs it is connected. Okay, during this IP, the routers, what does router do? Routers actually connect the two different IP addresses. Like suppose your mobile is there, mobile A, suppose another's computer is there, computer C, anybody's mobile again B. So there are three are there, and these all three are connected in a one network. So as you know that every device has its IP address. IP stands for internet protocol, and this address is a unique for each devices which is which they are on the network, so that all are connected. Okay, so this actually the routers does, it connects the two different IPs. Okay, now you can see there are some pictures of their routers are there. Some routers you can see, this is the best these are the pictures of the routers. They're like okay, a router is a communication device that is used to connect to different networks such as LAN and WAN. Okay, here you see routers. It choose the best route for the data packet to transmit the network end. And the routers also it just give the name. What is the name? Routers it give the route. Route means it give the way where data has to be passed. So it choose the best route that the data packets to be transmitted and transmitted at the receiver end. So it has giving the routing also, like two networks you are connecting, it means you are giving the way to flow the data. We are giving the way because the routing means you are giving the route how to go. So and it's a connection also, connecting the ways how to move the data. Okay, now next part, which is your gateway. So what is the gateway? Gateway is like its name simply suggests gateway, the main door, the main gate through which we can enter. So a gateway is a network point. Gateway is a network point that acts as an entrance to the other network using different protocols. They thereby giving a freedom and convenience to enjoy online. It allows us to carry out various online activities such as sending emails, browsing through the web pages, buying things online, and more. It's a connection between local area network and large system. WAN is basically worked in the messenger agents that takes the data from one interprets the transfer to the another system is called packet converter. Okay, so it is also called a packet converter. So now first of all about the gateway, just I'll give you idea a little bit about this gateway. So gateway is your, first of all, this gateway, it works on the, it what does it do, it connect two different protocols. Okay, two different protocol. As I told that about the routers connect the two different IP. The difference between the router and IP, it connect the two different IP. Okay, but the case, in the case of gateway, two different protocol you can understand, like system A is sending one file which is the image file. Okay, and like a system B who's sending the audio file. So the image have the different protocol, audio have the different protocol, and that has to be combined, that has to be given the entrance. So it is possible by the gateway only. Okay, so gateway, when the network that must be connected using different protocols from each other, a powerful device is required, which is your gateway. Understood? Gateway is basically, you can understand the routers and gateway. Routers actually does on the different IP address, and the routers are connecting to the two different IP addresses devices, and gateway is connecting two different protocols. Okay, so this is the difference between routers and gateway. So, and this is also called the packet converter. This router is called a, also what is called, it is a packet converter. So you can see here, this is the routers. A router is a network point that acts as an entrance to other network using different protocol, thereby giving the freedom to convey. So both are giving the entrance, though both are giving that, but the router have more, router is a sorry, the gateway is a more powerful as compared to the router, because it has the work on the different protocols. Gateway, the next you can see, it allows to carry out various online activities such as sending emails, browsing through web pages. So different kinds of file that can be sended. So different kinds of protocols. So it means had a wide range. So the through the gateway we can do these all things. It's a connection between local area network and large area network. Okay. Okay, got it. So it's shared connection between a local area network and large area network. LAN and WAN we can connect, but in the case of routers also we can do. In the case of router, as you know that, like two LANs we can connect. Okay, or like a two LANs or a LAN or a WAN, there also we can do the connection. Here also we can do, but here the more flexibility of transferring the data, different protocols are there. It is basically works as a messenger agent that takes data from one system and interprets and transfer to the another system. Okay, you can just understand by this gateway, two different networks are they are connected. So this is your gateway. Okay, now the last part of this which is your bridge. So bridge is just giving the connection like a bridge. So bridge is a repeater which add on functionality. It is just behaving like a repeater, but there is some more functionality, some additional features are there. Which is the additional features? The features is of filtering the content. Filtering means whatever the noise, any distortion, any errors are there, that can be filtered by reading the address of source and destination. Okay, it is used to interconnect two LANs working on the same protocol and provide communication between them. Okay, it also prevent unnecessary traffic entering networks and reduce congestion. So these bridges do the work like a same, if like a repeaters, but there is a some extra function. What is the function? The function is to filter the data. Okay, like this you can see there are different kinds of networks are there and they are connected. So by the like LANs, different structure of the network, different topology of the network, they are connected. And the additional features in the bridge as compared to the repeaters, it has a filtering capacity. Okay, so you can see this is your bridge. The bridge are there. Okay, so different types of uh, actually these are the connection, these are the topologies are there. These are the different topology you can see. About this topology you can just understand what is this network topology. What is this topology? It is an arrangement of elements of a communication network. Topology can be defined as a describe the arrangement of various type of telecommunication networking. So there are different kinds of connections are there. You can see like point to point, bus connection, ring, star, tree, mesh, hybrid. These are the types of connection. Means the arrangement how these computers are connected. So based on that it is there. So the bridge are connecting these all devices. Next, this is your bridge. It prevents unnecessary traffic from entering network and reduces congestion. So you can see that about the bridges. About the bridges, what is it? Bridges is to join. Simple. The general meaning to join. This, okay, to join the network. The major difference between bridger and repeater: bridger has bridges has the filtering capacity. Bridges have the filter, and again it is the two types. This bridge has it is a two types. First is your what is transport. Okay, transport bridge, and second one is your routing bridge. Okay, so there are two types of bridges: transport bridge and routing bridge. So this is about your bridges. So for today's class, up to here only. In the next class we will see the networking terminology and also networking topology. Okay.